Have you ever been pregnant?
Yes.
Okay, how many times?
Two.
Two? And so, what was it, like miscarriages or was it abortions?
Abortions.
Abortions? And so, do you regret doing that? So what happened? Why did you, what did you do to him and why'd you do it?
I tried to fight back because he was lying to me.
What was he lying about?
He was lying about.
You're out here because you got into domestic violence with a guy that, I guess was taking care of you for, sounds like over a decade. Why did y'all think that y'all was together if y'all didn't live together?
It was just dumb thinking.
But at 30?
Shot in the face.
You
Right.
were shot in the face?
Right
What age
there.
did that happen?
Where? Huh?
What age did that happen?
17.
Why'd you get shot in the face? What's up, YouTube? Man, shout out to everybody that shows love out here. I appreciate y'all. That keeps me charged up. Now back to the content. What's up, YouTube? Atlanta Street Interviews out here with another one. So we got a young lady with us today. How you doing today, miss?
Great.
All right. So are you homeless?
Yes.
Okay, and so how old are you?
I'm 41. Just turned 41 Sunday.
41. All right. Well, happy belated birthday. We're right around the same age. I'm 40. All right. So how long have you been in this position where you've been homeless?
6 months.
6 months. And so what was it that happened 6 months ago that caused you to become homeless?
I got out of jail and they left me on the streets.
Okay. How long was you locked up for?
A year.
A year. And so what was that for?
It was for domestic violence.
Okay. And so was this like your husband or was this just someone that you was in a relationship with?
Someone I was in a relationship with.
Okay. And so how long were y'all together for?
12 years.
12 years? Okay. Was this the first incident of domestic violence?
Mm-hmm.
This is the first time?
Well, yeah, after that I had more, but yeah.
You say after that you had more?
Being homeless, you're going to have a lot of domestic violence.
Well, I'm talking about, because you went to jail for committing domestic violence, right? So was this the first time that domestic violence had occurred in y'all's relationship when you
No.
went to jail?
It's just I got more serious with it and wanted to protect my feelings.
So what happened? What did you do to him and why'd you do it?
I tried to fight back because he was lying to me.
What was he lying about?
He was lying about how many women he was with.
Okay.
Playing with my feelings.
So did you think, according to you, I guess y'all was in a monogamous relationship?
I thought he was my man, but he wasn't.
Okay, what did it turn out that he was?
He was just somebody that was somebody else's husband lying to other bitches.
Oh, so he has a wife and everything. Okay, did y'all live together? How were y'all together for 12 years?
He was taking care of me and stuff. Spoiling me, make sure he had control over my feelings, and he made sure he had control over the whole situation.
Okay, so he was basically taking care of you financially. Was he older than you?
Yes.
How much older?
Very old.
Like how much? Like 20
like 50.
years? Oh, okay, so just 10 years older.
Yeah.
Okay, and so what did you end up doing to him?
I ended up trying to beat his ass for playing with my feelings.
And so he called the police?
Mm-hmm.
And you did a year behind that? That doesn't sound right.
Oh,
domestic violence, you can...
Well, I did. It was terroristic. The police got mad at me because I didn't do what they wanted me to do, and then I had some f***ed up police situation shit happen to me too.
What happened?
They tried to throw me in a car and lock me up and be very abusive to me, and I didn't let it happen. I fought back.
So basically it was more stuff going on after they got called. You got more charges, basically. More serious charges. Okay.
I got a charge that I shouldn't have got because I didn't do it.
And what was that?
It was terrorist
Terrorist threats. Okay.
But
Do you have any kids?
No.
No? Have you ever been married?
No.
No? Okay. So let's start from the beginning. So where are you from?
California.
You from Cali? What part of Cali you from?
Moreno Valley.
Hey, man.
The Murder Valley.
Shout out that Moreno Valley, California, man. I love it.
No.
I ain't never been to Moreno Valley, man, but that's SoCal, right?
Well, that's what they call.
Okay.
They call it the murder.
The murder? So it's tough out there? It's rough out there?
Yes. Very.
Okay, rougher than like Compton and stuff like that?
No, like a little baby of Compton.
Okay, like little baby Compton, little Compton Jr. Okay, okay. All right,
Yeah.
and so growing up in Moreno Valley, did you have both mom and dad in the household?
No, I just had my mom, but my dad died when I was 12.
You was 12? Was he active and present up to that point, or was he kind of not really active and present? No? And so, I mean, growing up, would you say that you had like a fairly normal childhood?
No.
Tell me about it.
My mom, she's disabled, but she fought it off and had us kids, and she still had her Social Security check, and she made it happen for everybody. But she died from cancer when I was 18, and most of my family is dying from cancer. They mostly are dead. So really, I only have like two aunties left living right now.
I'm sorry to hear about that. Do you have any siblings? Do you have brothers and sisters?
Yeah, I got my last little 2 brothers that's left, and my sisters, 2 sisters, but they toughen it out too, you know.
And so where are you in the birth order? Are you like the oldest, the baby, or somewhere in the middle?
I'm like in the middle.
In the middle?
My brother shot himself high on meth.
Okay.
Living in Vegas, gambling too much. Won like $10,000 and went and bought a gun and shot himself in the head.
Your brother did? Wow, I'm sorry to hear about that. How long ago did that happen?
That was about 4 years ago.
4 years? Whew, man. Why do you think he did that?
Just felt like he didn't want to be in this world no more because everything's a lie. It seemed like everything's a lie.
I mean, growing up, I'm just gonna ask, you know, did anything like ever happen to you or anything like that?
Well, I've been molested, shot in the face. Right.
You were shot in the face?
Right
What
there.
age did that happen?
Right here. Huh?
What age did that happen?
17.
Why'd you get shot in the face?
For being in California wearing the wrong color in the hood.
Just that simple?
You get targeted. A lot of people get targeted now with gun violence. It's worse than it used to be.
Right, but was it anything deeper than that? Like, was it like someone that you knew personally or anything like that?
Being in the hood, being
just
in the
having
way.
on the wrong colors?
Being in the way.
Okay. And you say that you was molested. Ways did that happen?
I was having, 12 years old.
12? What was it that happened?
I just got molested by my family members and all types of things.
So this wasn't a one-time thing? It was ongoing?
Very.
What age did it stop?
When I started protecting myself.
Right. So if you were 12 when it started, what age would you say that it stopped?
About 17.
17? So you was getting molested from 12 to 17? And you say by family members?
Family members, neighbors, teachers. Yeah.
Okay. What was the first time that it happened? Like you say you was 12. What was it that happened?
The first time that it happened with my kindergarten teacher.
Your kindergarten teacher? So that was when you was 5. What happened with the kindergarten teacher?
Well, he was just touching on me. But he didn't like put nothing in me. He just touched on me a lot.
Well, what was that happened at 12?
My dad was starting to molest me because he was high. Mm-hmm.
What would he do to you?
He just touched me and made me suck his dick. Hmm?
Is that the noise that you made? Is that like a defense mechanism or coping mechanism rather?
It's coping mechanism.
Coping mechanism. Have you ever been diagnosed with any type of mental illness?
Yes.
Okay. Do you get a check for it?
I'm about to get a check because I'm having seizures now and strokes, so now I think I'm about to get.
What was the mental illness that was diagnosed?
When I got out of jail, they told me I had to go through a mental illness program for the terrorist threat charge.
Right.
Anger
Well,
management.
I guess what I mean is, have you ever had any mental illness diagnosis that requires like medication and stuff like that?
Oh no, like bipolar or nothing?
Yeah.
No, they just say I need counseling.
Huh.
Which anybody gonna need some counseling once they go through something like that.
Yeah, I mean, because
You're gonna
what
need
you
counseling.
just said is very traumatic. You said that your dad
You're gonna need
did
some
that.
counseling.
How did that make you feel?
It made me feel like why'd he do it, but I still loved him because it was my dad.
You said that he died when you was 12, right? But then you say that happened when you was 12.
But he started doing it because he was going through his thing. It wasn't long when he did it. He was the only person that did it to me.
He was the only person that did it?
Wasn't.
Oh, so you say he wasn't the only person?
No, I had my neighbor put a knife up to me.
Put a knife up to you?
Yeah.
How old were you then?
What age was I? About 14, I think.
And so this neighbor, was this like a grown man or was this like someone your age?
Someone around my age, around 17.
And he put a knife up to you? And what happened?
He tried to rape me a lot.
He did it more than once?
Yeah, he took my virginity and everything. And I thought it was okay because he was taking my shit, right? My virginity.
So, did it start out as him R-wording you, and then eventually you was just, I guess, giving it to him?
No, he just acted like he cared, and I thought he cared. And being a female, you can be kind of vulnerable and not know what the heck is going on. So that's why you got to put your education into the Bible.
Well, right, but you said that he put a knife up to you.
Well, yeah, he did. But I didn't want to do what he said to do. He did put a knife up to me.
Okay, so
to make me feel scared, but...
So when he was trying to have sex with you and you said no, then he put a knife up to you. You say he took your virginity? And then after that, y'all were, I guess, you thought that y'all was together or something?
Yeah.
Okay, so he didn't take it from you after that, is what you're saying?
No, but he did, because he thought... Because he did that and he knew I would feel vulnerable to him.
So he would still kind of use a little bit of physical violence type stuff, or the threat of it, to have sex with you?
Yeah, like you got to do this.
Okay.
That's how you been.
So, you're 41 years old. Had you ever had any kids?
I
No?
don't want no kids.
No? Have you ever been pregnant?
Yes.
Okay, how many times?
2.
2? And so, was it like miscarriages or was it abortions? Abortions. And so, do you regret doing that?
No, because really I don't want to bring no kids into this hateful world.
Okay, I get it.
And these men, they have kids by women and leave them hanging by themselves. And I don't want to bring no kids. I mean, I don't play around with kids. I'm take care of my kids, but I don't want to have my kid by myself.
I get it.
I want to have a kid with a man. If we lay together, I want us to have a kid together.
I get that. So I mean, you're 41, you're by yourself, you're single. What are we doing out here? Like, why are we not kind of like have a little more stability or whatever it is?
Oh, I'm getting my stability going. It's coming.
Well, but what was it that? So like, I get that. You had the situation with the guy and everything like that. And how long have you been out? You say it's been a year?
Well, yeah. I was locked up a year. Got out, August?
And so, I mean, are there like any drugs involved or anything like that?
I mean, no, I might
besides
smoke weed and drink
besides weed and
stuff
alcohol.
Like that.
Okay,
Yeah.
so besides that, nothing else, no harder drugs.
No crack, no.
Okay.
I don't like the smell of shit.
Yeah, like it does have a bad smell to it, right?
Yes, it does.
I agree.
It stinks.
Yeah, I agree.
Smell like dead body.
I agree.
Smell like smoking embalming fluid. That's why I don't like it. No,
I agree. I
pop
agree.
a bean though. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay, so you pop pills. I mean, but is any part of what's going on here drugs related? Like to where you're kind of like, you're out here because you couldn't really handle and, you kind of got too deep into your addictions and everything?
No, really, I got too deep with trusting people. So it's time for me to love myself right now. It's time for me to get my preparation to love myself. I got 2 more months left in this year. Well, 1 more month now. To start to love myself and trust myself, and I'll be all right. And everything's gonna come.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It's that thing that you do, I'm trying to figure that out,
Well, I'm leaving men alone, and I'm just walking by faith. And any women out here that have any problem with yourself, never give up and just always love God, and don't never depend on no man or nobody else to do anything for you. Just wake up and do it yourself.
Well, I mean, so let's talk about that real quick. So you're out here because you got into domestic violence with a guy that, you know, I guess was taking care of you for, sounds like, over a decade. Why did y'all think that y'all was together if y'all didn't live together?
It was just dumb thinking.
But at 30? You know, like, it's not like you was, 15 or something, you know?
And I was sometimes you just think dumb.
You say what?
Sometimes you just think dumb. Make dumb decisions.
Yeah, I get it.
You get right. God will put you to nothing you can't bear.
True
Always
enough.
remember your Bible scriptures, because they will come to help you. That's why he say, don't fear no man. Don't let no man beat on you. Don't ever fear no dude, even if he tries to make you fear him. Don't.
I get it. How long have you been out here in Atlanta?
Huh?
How long have you been out here in Atlanta?
I've been out here for 12 years.
12 years. Okay, so you came out here with the guy or to meet the guy?
By myself.
Okay, and then you met the guy shortly thereafter. When you came out here, was you like homeless and everything like that? Okay,
I
so
stayed with my friend. That was
okay,
good.
and so he met you and then started
I got my own
showering you
place.
with stuff
Yeah.
and taking care of you and stuff like that. Okay, you didn't know that he had a wife?
Yeah, you gotta do your research. You have to
get
do
it.
your research.
All right, well, listen, miss, we really appreciate you taking the time answering all of our questions. If anybody out there wanted to reach out, help, or donate, do you have a way they could do that? Do you have social media, Cash App, anything like that?
Well, I have my email.
Okay, well, besides your email, do you have social media? Do you have Instagram and Facebook?
I have Instagram.
What's your Instagram?
Facebook. I have Facebook. Tina Davis.
Tina Davis on Facebook?
Yeah.
And do you have Cash App?
I'm on my Cash App right now.
Huh?
I gotta look it up.
All right, well, look it up for sure.
Ooh, look, I'm stepping on my phone. What's my Cash App? I don't even trust that. There's many scams going on with that. I'm about to wipe that out. Okay. Well, my Cash App is. I got a code, so I'm good. It's Tina Davis at 26.
Let me see it.
Money sign Tina Davis at 26.
Tina Davis, 26. Not
No
at
matter
26.
walk by faith.
All right. Well, listen, miss,
Not
like I
by
say,
sight.
we really appreciate you, okay?
Thank you.
And we definitely wish you nothing but the best out here, all right?
all day.
Make sure you have a good one, sweetie. All right.
Hey, thumbs up.